Yeah, of course. That's how it is. We had was a difficult game, I would say, for both sides, but for us, that's we have to much more to speak for us, obviously, and because they have a, I said before, they have a specific style of play that's cool, and you need to get used to it. And we got minute by minute more used to it, and even in a start when we were not really. When we left too many spaces open, stuff like that. When they could play between the lines, we had already bigger chances. So they were not really, was not a really big threat, I would say. But then the more and more we got used to it, and first half, good, and then second half started well. Scored the goal. Could have scored before. Played much calmer football, which is another thing which we could have done the first half, of course, already, because against such a dominant side like Chelsea, in the moments when you have the ball, then you need to dominate them. Doesn't work differently. Otherwise, you give them the ball and then they start again with all the trouble. And but that's you have to get that. We had 5 players on the pitch. No, 4 players, I think, with the first start, the first game of the whole season. So and I'm really happy that they had the game, because now they are really back, and it's always a bit like this when they don't start, and then after 3-4 weeks you think, okay, now they don't have rhythm. Yeah, they don't have rhythm, but in the game they got the rhythm, and in the moment when we had the game, when we learned enough from the game, when we controlled it much better, won it up, could have scored a second, had a crossbar, Shaq completely alone in the box. Maybe we have to ask him why he didn't shoot in that situation. And then they scored a goal after the free kick, which is of course an unlucky situation, because neither the foul nor the goal itself was clear. So we can discuss about both situations. That's not too cool and doesn't feel too well, of course. But and then it's 1-1. Then they have the momentum in the game, scoring 1 and being back. I don't think we showed a lot of the direction was bad of us. I don't think so. But then Eden Hazard came and scored a wonderful goal. And yeah, that's how it is. And then we didn't have enough time to strike back. That's the story of the game, pretty much.
Did any of the ones who came in to start the first time tonight do enough fit your mind, or persuade you for the weekend at all, or is it maybe too soon for a Premier League match? Is it different?
What?
In terms of the lads who started for the first time.
Let me say it like this. Hopefully they don't have to. It was very intense tonight, very intense. But a few of the players who were not involved tonight are not 100% fit. So we will say what we do. But it would be cool if we could make these changes again, because not playing for a long time and then playing these 95, 96, 97 minutes and then playing 3 days later again is of course would not be the pure joy, but we have to see. But they did well. That's good. Oh no, I spoke about a free kick, the last one, because Mo was. We wanted to have Mo a bit wider, so pass the ball to Mo. The whole bunch of players was in one direction where we shot the ball then actually. And if we can send Mo in a 1-1 situation, the last situation in the game, it would have been not too bad. And but the boys, maybe it was too loud in the stadium, they didn't hear me anymore. So it doesn't make too much sense. What I said there was only about the free kick, nothing else.
David?
Jurgen, I think you were seemed to be a little bit upset as well about the offside that wasn't given by VAR.
Upset. I said both is discussable, so that's all. I don't think it's a foul. So he plays the ball, and then he touches. I think it touches afterwards Moses, but it's not even that things like that happen. We constantly touch each other with feet, with arms, stuff like that. Not all of that is a foul, and for me it's a clear ball, and the linesman wanted to give a throw in. So, but then it's not only a foul; it's even a yellow card. I think. It's always strange. And then the situation, I didn't see it in the game, of course. But when they started using the VAR, I knew it was close, obviously. And it was close. It was really close. And I don't think I have the Liverpool glasses on my nose, so I would say it's offside. So that's then how it is. You have two players that are clear on offside and they block. Not to forget, they don't touch the ball. I know that, but they block players, my players. So that means you have big impact in the situation. I don't think you have to go to the ball. They block. If we all can block when we are offside, that would change set pieces massively, to be honest. So, and then the one, Barkley makes the header, and for me it's offside as well. Not much, but I don't expect that the ref would see that. But then you have to be out and have a look, and then it's close. Why do you use it if you don't want to make the decision? Then that's all. It was clear. So I don't feel bad because it's only unlucky. Then you have a free kick, which is maybe no free kick. I think in a lot of situations nobody whistles it. So, and the other one, maybe in the future when you use VAR, then you say, okay, that's offside. I don't expect using in situations like this the VAR, to be honest. So, but if you use it, make a decision.
Any final ones, guys? Andy, last question.
You think you could have done better about the winning goal, though?
Again.
Is there anything
Yeah.
could have done better?
I would say it's pretty easy to say that here because it was in Hazard and he's on the run and he's on the run. So yes, of course we could have defended better. I didn't see it back so far, so I have to see it again. I thought we lost the ball up front. Was it like this? I'm not 100% sure. And it was pretty quick. And then in the box, in Hazard, full speed with the turns. It's not easy. We scored a similar goal a few days ago, a week ago or so, and it's difficult to defend at the end. But it's of course better to defend. We know that, but I don't know in the moment how. But tomorrow I will know.
Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.